Hello and welcome to our 7 p.m. yoga flow. Tonight's class is going to be a class focusing on grounding. So we'll start in a cross-legged seat. You can have the hands resting palms down on the knees as a gesture of grounding. And we'll close down through the eyes. We'll start off with some box breathing. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Now we'll inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale 4. Hold for 4. Exhale 4. Hold for 4. One more round. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. You come back to your natural breath. Inhaling and exhaling. While we focus on grounding for this class, that can be our intention, or we can use the intention of grounding my energy. It is safe to be in my body. Working on that root chakra, the earth elements, calm, root support. Our affirmation is I am. I am strong. I am confident. Few more breaths on our mat, just focusing on finding our space. Let's roll those shoulders forward and up to the ears. Drop them down. One more. Now we'll make our way to a tabletop position on our mat. So shoulders stacked over wrists, hips over knees. We'll flow through some cat-cow here. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest, tuck that tailbone under. Option to press it back. And inhale to scoop into your cow. Exhale, cat. Exhale, pressing it back. And inhaling into our cow. Next time you pull through cow, You can take a neutral spine, and we're just gonna do some hip circles here. So pressing the hips back, and there's no special way to do this. We're just getting the kinks out of the body. Maybe close down the eyes. You can really focus on how you're feeling. You can switch directions. Moving the body in a way we normally do not. You might hear some clicks. That's okay. Just loosening up. When you're ready, take it back to your tabletop. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out to start. Walking our dog. So we're going to spread the fingers wide, press through the hands and push those hips back. Nice flat back. We're going to lift up that right leg for a three-legged dog. You can bend the knee here and let's circle it around. Opening up through the hip. Switch directions. Extend that leg long once again. Your three-legged dog. Let's look between the hands and pull that leg forward. We're going to drop the back knee so that left knee will drop. Right knee is forward. Stacking the knee over ankle. We're going to take a little low lunge here so arms can reach back and swing up. Bringing the gaze right up. Big inhale. And on the exhale, we'll take our half monkey pose. So the top of the foot is rooted into the mat. Leg stays the arm. And then we pull the hips back. So this leg should be straight, your right leg. And you might feel like you want to sit back on the left leg, but we're going to keep it lifted. So you want to feel, you can have the fingertips down, you want to feel the stretch all the way up the back of the right leg, up that hamstring, flexing right foot. A little awkward, that's okay. And let's pull it forward for a lunge. Exhale, half monkey. And lunge. Couple more, half monkey. You can bring those hands down if you need to. One more round, half monkey, and a lunge. Let's bring the hands down. We'll step right foot back and we'll meet the downward facing dog. Pressing those hips back. Walk it out once again. You might feel a bit of a difference here in the legs already. Right leg versus left. Let's swing left foot up, three-legged dog. We're going to bend that knee, circle the hip. Other way. Circling it around, loosening up that hip joint. And extend it long. Looking between the hands, we're going to pull it forward. Dropping right knee, left foot wiggles forward. Taking a lunge here. Arms reach up. Big inhale. And let's exhale for that half monkey. Extending through the leg, flexing the foot. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, monkey. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, monkey. One more. And let's bring it back to a tabletop. We'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Let's ripple forward, high plank. Plug the elbows in, lower down with control. Inhale, baby cobra. Lifting the chest, nice and light in the hands. Exhale, lower the chest. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Holding for a breath. Let's look up at our hands and walk it forward into a fold. Fingertips reaching down, relaxing through the head and neck. You can have a bend in the knees if you need to. Our first fold of the day. Inhale, let's halfway lift. Flat back, the hands can press into shins. Looking forward. Exhale, fold. It is safe to be in my body. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Bend through the knees. Coming up to standing. Arms touch overhead. Optional back bend. Hands come to heart center. Take a breath. Inhale, roll the shoulders up. Drop them back on the exhale. One more. Taking another breath. Inhale, reaching arms up overhead. Optional back bend. Folding down through heart center. Releasing fingertips. Halfway lift. Fold. Let's walk it back to a downward facing dog. Hips are high here, pedal it out. Dropping one heel and then the other. Let's ripple forward, high plank. Holding for 1, 2, 3 breaths, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra, or press in through the hands and lift the chest for king cobra. That pelvis stays on the mat. Exhale to lower. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips. Right foot swings high and back, three-legged dog. Look between the hands, pull right leg forward. Coming up nice and slow, taking a high crescent lunge. Right knee stacked over right ankle. Arms reaching up high. Lots of energy through the fingers. Focusing on that breath. Maybe bringing the gaze up and back, slightly challenging the balance. Let's lower the hands, right foot comes back, down dog. Ripple forward, high plank. Hold. And lower. Nice and slow, inhale, baby cobra or king cobra. Choose your back bend. Exhale, lower. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Left foot swings up, three-legged dog. Let's look between the hands and pull it forward. Carefully bringing those arms up for your high crescent lunge. Knees stacked over ankle, focusing on that balance. Gaze can come up to challenge yourself. Focusing on that breath. And lower the hands, press it back, down dog. Let's take a flow. Ripple forward, high plank, holding for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Baby cobra, king cobra, or take an up dog, lifting the thighs off the ground. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Down dog. Take a breath here. Look between the hands. Let's walk it forward into a fold. Taking our ragdoll here, opposite hand grabs opposite elbow. Releasing down, neck and head relaxed. Shake the head yes and no. Maybe swaying side to side in your ragdoll. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bending through the knees, let's come up to standing. Palms touch, optional back bend. Down to our mountain pose, so release the palms. Feet about hip width apart. Tuck the tailbone, little bend in the knees. Close down through the eyes, rooting down through those feet, maybe fanning the toes out and then lowering. Let's focus on that breath. It is safe to be in my body. And the next inhale, let's reach the hands up overhead, take a back bend, forward fold down to the mat. We're going to take left foot high and back, right knee stacked over right ankle, and we're going to pivot that back foot and turn the toes out to the side, and we'll take a warrior 2 here. So your arms should be about shoulder height. You can look both ways, double check. Take a deep bend in that knee. If you want more of a challenge, further your stance. Looking over that right middle finger. Nice, strong warrior 2, grounding onto our mat. Let's flip the palm toward the ceiling. Right hand up and over. We're going to look down toward left foot. Make sure you keep that bend in the right knee. This is our peaceful warrior. We're going to flip-flop between 2 poses here. So let's come back to warrior 2. straighten right leg, flip the palms to the side wall, and we're going to keep the legs straight as we reach. So the lower body doesn't move, the upper body is gonna reach like you're gonna touch the wall. Let's swing that arm down. It'll press into the inner leg, left arm up, we'll take our triangle pose. So the goal here isn't to dive down, it's to keep length in the spine and use the core to lift that upper body. Let's go back, warrior two, bending that knee, flip the palm, peaceful warrior. You can bring the gaze up or look down to the ankle. Warrior two, flip the palms, straighten the leg, triangle pose. Go nice and slow. We'll do one more time. Warrior two, bend that right knee, flip the palm, peaceful warrior. Looking up or looking down. Last triangle on the side. Warrior two, straighten that leg, flip the palms, and coming down. Looking up. Back to warrior two. 2 breaths here. You can straighten that leg again, hands to hips. We're gonna pivot that right foot so it's parallel with left. So walk the feet exactly parallel, as close as you can. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, we're gonna take a wide leg forward fold. So folding halfway, nice flat back. Lower the fingertips. You should feel a stretch down the hamstrings here. When you're ready, lower the head. Walking the feet under the body, the hands between the feet. Widen the stance, if that feels better for you. Always an option. Allow the crown of the head to come down toward the floor. Few more breaths here. Let's walk the hands under the shoulders. Take a little bend in the knees. One hand at a time up to the hips. Let's press it on up. Here we're going to pivot left foot out this time, so you can wiggle your stance around if you need to. We're going to come into a warrior two on the left side. So however you need to get there. Left foot is forward this time, looking toward those left fingertips. Nice deep lunge. Let's flip the palm, bring it up overhead. Right arm can come down the thigh or wrap around the back. Warrior two. Let's straighten left leg, flip the palms, coming into our triangle. Reaching left, Swing the arm down, right arm up. The gaze following that right thumb. Come into warrior two. Flip the palm, peaceful warrior. Keep that lunge. Give a deep lunge in your peaceful warrior. Warrior two. Straighten the leg, flip the palms, we're reaching left. Triangle. One more round. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Warrior two. Straighten the leg, taking a triangle. Warrior two. Holding for 2 breaths. You can straighten that leg, release the arms. We're gonna heel toe the feet together and come to stand at the back of your mat. And we'll take a big inhale, reaching the arms up overhead, palms touch, optional back bend. Folding forward, exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's walk the fingertips forward into a down dog. Press into the hands, press those hips high and back. Let's ripple forward, high plank. Lower down with control. Inhale, baby cobra, king cobra, or up dog. You can lower, come back to our down dog. Right leg lifts high and back, three-legged dog. We're gonna pull that right knee directly up to right wrist, lowering the leg, coming into our pigeon pose. So you can wiggle that left foot back a little bit. Find what feels comfortable. This can be a very deep stretch for the hips. So if you need to put something under the right hip, feel free. A folded up blanket or a little throw pillow. Focus on breath. Allowing the hips to settle toward the mat. When you feel ready, you can begin to lower the forearms if that feels good for you. Coming into your sleeping swan. I am worthy. I am confident. I am self-aware. I am fearless. Begin to press up to your pigeon. We'll tuck the back toes very carefully and slowly coming back to a downward facing dog. Take your time. You can pedal it out if that feels good. And then we'll do left side. So left foot comes high and back, three-leg dog. Look up toward that left wrist, and we'll pull the left knee right behind it. Wiggling right foot back a few steps, allowing the hips to settle. You might notice one side's a little tighter than the other. That's normal, that's okay. Focusing on your pigeon. You can keep it high, or if you like, you can drop down to the forearms, sleeping swan. Let's begin to press it back up to the pigeon. We'll tuck the toes, come back to a down dog for a couple breaths, just to stretch out those legs. When you're ready, come down to a tabletop and make your way to sit in the center of the mat. Walking your way down. Let's come to rest on our backs. So we can walk the shoulders under the body. Let's walk the feet out mat width apart and allow the knees to tent in, helping that low back to settle down. Focusing on the breath here. Maybe catching the breath. You can choose to have your final Shavasana with your knees bent, or you can extend the legs long and get comfortable. Finding your final resting pose. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold in 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale 4. Holding for 4. You can come back to your natural breath. It is safe to be in my body. Feel your body sinking into the mat, really grounding. You had a nice strong practice. You get to allow the body to rest and really rest. Taking as long as you need here. I hope you guys had an excellent little flow and hope to see you next week. Namaste.